Hey everyone, this is Kimmy, Mama on a Mission, and I am doing a what sold for you guys today, a what sold video. I haven't done one of these in a minute, and I'm really excited about the weekend that I had. So I have some pretty decent numbers for me. I haven't done one of these videos in a while because I'm just getting back into the groove of doing these videos. I have been reselling online for over 10 years. I'm creeping up on 14, 15 years. And I primarily do clothes, but I also do shoes, purses, accessories, and every once in a while some hard goods in there if I can figure it out. So the what sold video is where I'll show you some of my best sales that I've had. This one is for this last weekend. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'll tell you why I picked it up and what kind of profit I made and how I feel about that. I threw in some good ones. I threw in some bad ones because, let's be real, I'm not perfect. And I like to show you guys everything. Like, this is my job. And I like to be honest with everyone about what I have going on. So here's the numbers. I'm going to run the numbers, and then I will show you pictures of everything close up of what I sold. So I had a really good weekend for me. I'm a solo mama on a mission here. There's no help. Actually, I lied. I shouldn't say that because I do have someone who helps me occasionally, very, very occasionally, like kind of organize my items and stuff. I love her. She's great. However, 99% of the time, it's just me running this show. And so eBay, I did just under $500 in sales. I did $490.81. That is 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Posh, I don't know what happened this past weekend. Poshmark did not do very well. Usually they're fairly competitive, although eBay almost always is higher. So I'm not sure what happened there, but I did $161 in sales on Poshmark, which gives my weekend, my 3-day total, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of $651. And that's pretty good for me. I am not even going to complain about that. Ooh, should have brushed my hair, y'all. Hot mess express here. So anyways, $651. I picked out my best sales and a couple of lower sales, or like things that didn't move fast, just to kind of tell you how I feel and why I think or don't know why those didn't sell. So let's get into the main part of the video. I will flip it around and show you guys what I got going on. Okay, guys, here I have some of my best eBay sales. You can see here what my total was for this time frame. Only 3 days, $490.83. And I'm going to show you some of the best and a couple questionable sales that I had. So this is a Tommy Hilfiger 4XLT polo shirt. I sold it for a full asking price at $25. And I picked this up because of the size. I do specialize a little bit in plus size and big and tall sizes. That is possibly because I am a big and tall person, and so is most of my family. So I do enjoy picking up these items and finding nice items in bigger sizes. This is a awesome sale. I love, love, love finding this brand. It's called Honey Love. If you can see that there, their logo, they do intimates and bras. This was obviously like a shapewear, like kind of a tank, and it sold very quick. It sold within a week. I did accept an offer at $35 plus shipping, but it is, that's a solid sale. I found this at the Goodwill outlet bins, so I pay by the pound there, and this probably cost me about 50 cents. So I was happy to take that offer, and it's a really nice item. Honey Love, definitely look out for that one. So this is an awesome vintage piece. This is one of the first items that my new Relister app, I changed Relister apps, and it went into like go mode, and it started relisting things and pricing them for me, and it relisted this item for me, and I have it set to lower the price by 5%, so that's why you see that $27.55, and it sold within literally hours after it was relisted. And this was one of the first items since I changed my relisting app that I was like, whoa, this is working. This is fantastic. I was super excited. So anyways, if you don't do relisting or have some type of Posh VA, Vendu, Auto Posher, Relister, it's something to think about, because I definitely believe this item sold because of my relisting app. Now, why I picked this up in the first place, this is a vintage made in USA. Look at that tag there. You can see that it's like a paper tag. I had to hold it down because it is a vintage item. It says right there, made in USA, hot cotton. I picked it up because it's vintage. It's made in the USA, and it is crushed velvet. Velvet is a huge trend right now with the Y2K, gothic, whimsy goth, fairy goth, group of customers there. And this had a gorgeous red rose print. So I sold it for $27.55. I picked this up at the bins. So another great flip, about $1 to the $27 sale. Now this is another example of using this new Posher app, and it relisted this North Face item. Here, y'all, here's a little story. This is where I'm going to lose ya. I know it. No joke, I can't even make this up. I had been getting some lowball offers. I had this on 75% discount. So it was listed at $8, and I had someone lowball me $5, $6, $7. So I literally let the $7 sit there because I was a little salty. I was a little salty on the lowball offers because I had it 75% off, and I thought, you know what? $8 seems like a great price for a North Face item. Well, my new relisting app relisted it for me. Within hours, it sold for full price. It was like the best salty eBay karma you could possibly have. So I was super excited about that. Some more proof that although I understand some people don't like to use those apps, I do genuinely think these last two sales were because of that. Really nice North Face fleece, worth $25 all day, and I was happy to get it sold. This is a Lauren Ralph Lauren. I found this at the bins. It was a modal blend. If you know, modal is a very soft material, and it was also silk. So the combination of it being a Lauren Ralph Lauren, also the modal and silk blend, it is more of a basic common piece, but this sold in less than a week for my full asking price of $19, which isn't a ton, but when I can turn 75 cents into $19 plus ship within a week very quickly, I was happy to do that. Now, this is one of my lame sales. You can see over here that I have, it was also on sale. I'm trying to move out old product, 65% off. I picked this up because it's Prana. It's a great size at extra large, and it was 100% organic cotton. This brand typically does pretty well for me. This item sat for a while and eventually sold on my discount for $10.15. I do pretty well with Prana for the most part, so I'm not sure what happened here. Sometimes it be like that, y'all. I have no idea. This is also kind of Eileen Fisher. I love picking this brand up. Sometimes things sit though for a little bit longer, and this one did. Actually, you can see here this one, March 24th, 2023, y'all. So this sat. This one is a tough one. Did it eventually sell for a great price? Sure. And I'm happy. The reasons why I picked it up, Eileen Fisher, organic cotton, great size at an extra large, although I would love it to be a plus size, but it sat and it sat. I do wonder though, with my new relisting app, if it would have sold faster if I relisted it. I do try to relist manually previously to this new app doing its thing. But, I'm human, y'all, and I didn't get to every item, and clearly this one needed to be refreshed, and I never got to it. This was a fantastic sale. This is a vintage Stetson hat. If you ever see any of these, I mean, within a $10 price point, I would say get it. This one was not, it needs a good cleaning. It does not have anything around the rim of the hat, which normally would drive the price up. And because of the condition, I listed it at $59 and it sold within a few days. And I do believe that if it was in better condition and had maybe a little accent around the trim there, like some beading or some kind of twine or something else, it would have gone for even more. But it sold in days, $59 plus ship, full price. Very, very happy with that. Y'all, this was in my death pile. Ugh. Sometimes I don't even know what to do with myself. But those are, those are the tags. This was definitely vintage. Stetson all the way, especially vintage Stetson, is worth every penny. So this is a retail arbitrage. I get items from all different types of places, and this was a retail arbitrage from Torrid Clearance. I paid $6 for this from Torrid. My relisting app relisted this for me, and this is another sale that I can attribute to the relisting app, and someone bought it full price, $25 plus ship. Super cute. We are going into spring break, travel season, people go on cruises, so that also probably helped it sell at this point. I originally started at $35, but at $25 I'm still making a profit and I'm getting items moved, and I'm happy with that. So this is another bins outlet pickup. I think people left it behind. I found it in an old bin because there wasn't much, look at this tag. There's not much there. You're like, who is Henrietta Stephenson? I have no idea. You really had to look for the details on this item, and I think that is why people left it behind. Oversized, slouchy, comfy sweater, and it sold for a great price, and I'm happy for that. It did take a little bit of time, but really not that bad. You can see it says designed in Denmark. Sometimes it really pays to be a little bit more attentive to details. I find that some of my best finds, especially at the bin, since it's so competitive, come because I take a little bit more time to look into things that I feel like might have a little bit of value. This is just your classic cashmere. Cashmere usually does pretty well for me, probably because it's so soft. It's like soft. It's super soft. I was going to say something and I'm just going to... Anyways, this is 100% cashmere, like I said. $25, that's pretty solid for just kind of a basic sweater. Charter Club isn't like a designer brand, but it does do pretty well in the cashmere items. And this, ironically enough, I've been picking up some of these Teva sandals. We're going into that season. This pair was in fantastic condition, and it's no wonder that it sold. Honestly, this is a great pair. Great value for these water, hiking, outdoor shoes. Definitely worth $29 plus ship. I picked these up at the bins, and shoes are $1.29 a pound. And I probably paid $1.29 for these. So I'm just going to show you a couple of my Poshmark sales. Poshmark was not as great as eBay by far. But I'm going to show you a couple pieces. And y'all, if you're new, most of my videos are raw and uncut. I say silly things and I stumble, and that's just the way it is sometimes. So unless I learn how to do some better video editing for now, this is kind of how it is. And I'm thankful you guys are here. So I apologize for that. But here are a few of my decent sales. Logo Lounge is a pretty popular brand in the QVC arena. And QVC can make you some money on some of those brands. This is a very comfy long sleeve. This was actually part of a bundle. I sold 2 logo Lori Goldstein. Here's the logo for you guys. The plus size 3X definitely helped. And I I sold each one for $25 in a bundle plus shipping. So if you can find these for $2, $3, $4, it is worth a flip, and they sell usually within a couple months. This I also picked up at the bins, which it was a little bit heavier, so I'm not sure. I sold it for $28 plus shipping. This was probably a $3 to $5 item. I would say it's at least 2 to 3 pounds. So we're probably looking at $5 cost on this. The brand is Herman K. I did not pick it up for that. I picked it up because it was a heavy 100% wool, like kind of coat jacket. Look how nice this is. It was super, super nice. Pockets, buttons, full zip, hood, all those different reasons. At the bins, it does get a little bit pricier, but at the end of the day, I made like $18 on this, and it's out for winter because we're moving to spring, and I'm happy with that. This, y'all, if you aren't sure what to pick up for vintage and Y2K, obviously I already showed you a couple pieces. This is another perfect example of vintage Y2K items that that group of people are looking for right now. They're looking to, it's funny to me because, I grew up wearing this stuff and now it's trendy again. But I can't fit into any of it, so it don't matter. But this is a vintage Victoria's Secret. You can tell by the label, which is a little bit more sleek. It does say made in China, which normally isn't vintage, but I estimated this item to be like early 2000s era. So you're just getting into that vintage era rather than like very vintage now, which unfortunately is still my era. Oh my goodness. They would say like made in Vietnam or maybe made in a different country like Hong Kong. Or, of course, if you're getting into the truly vintage, it would say made in USA. So what I'm learning is some of these Y2K 2000s era items still could say China. That it seems to be where we kind of flipped over to using China more. So it could still be vintage. But what you want to look for is this lacy cami top. Everyone wants these baby doll, not everyone. This group of customer base wants this lacy baby doll cami, meaning it's spaghetti straps with this little bow and these lace details, kind of the cut with the empire waist across here. That's what you want to look for. That's a solid $20 in virtually anything you can find that's Y2K or vintage 90s. And the last item I'm going to show from Poshmark, Ralph Lauren. It's when I first started thrifting and reselling almost 15 years ago. Ralph Lauren was hot, and it seemed to kind of get oversaturated, and people didn't want it anymore. And now it's back. It is back, my friends. So this, I didn't get a whole lot. I got these for the bins. They're a utility pant, $19 though, and a decent flip. I'm not even mad about it. Like I said, when you can turn 75 cents or $1 into 19 in a fairly quick turnaround time, I am happy with that. So Ralph Lauren, any of the Ralph Lauren, that's my computer dying. Any of the Ralph Lauren, I would definitely keep an eye out for. Polo Golf, all of those things, because they are worth money. All right, guys, that is my what sold video for this weekend. It's one of my first what sold videos in a long time, but if you're new, I have been re-uploading some of my videos from the past. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and I, like I said in a video or two ago, I always get nervous that people don't like watching me. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I always give up. This is my third time attempting to kind of document my reselling journey, which I've been doing a long time. Like, I've been thrifting since before thrifting was cool, is basically what I tell people. I was a reseller a long time before almost a lot of people. Like, I don't want to call anybody out. I'm no better than anybody else, but I've been doing this a long time. It is my life. It is my passion. I love it. And it has given me a lot of freedom to raise my sons, which is why I'm called Mama on a Mission. And that part is also really important to me because it has given me many years of flexibility in order to be with my sons, which are my everything. So I love it, and I'm hoping that I can stick with it and find some more friends out there. A couple of you have been so nice, have been making some comments on my newer videos now that I've been doing this for a very short time again, and I appreciate you. I don't even want to, I'm not going to cry on video, y'all, but I am just very thankful for you guys. For anyone who made it 29 minutes to the end of this video, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I have a haul video coming soon, and more fun things. I've been doing some more shorts on some of the items I've been finding, and just like bolos and stuff like that. So stick with me. I appreciate you. I love you guys, and thanks for watching.